prisoner here yet? Great, bring him on up. And do it by the book. I want him handled by the book. I don't want anything going wrong. Oh, God, don't ever sneak up on the DA like that.
Sorry, you got a minute?
Yeah, I have just about a minute. And after that, if you want more, I'm going to have to pencil you in for next year.
Okay, we'll take it. This can't wait.
Star will be happy to see you.
I don't know. How's your mom doing? She's okay, I guess. Just figure she needs some time to be alone. Can we get something to eat? I can't study on an empty stomach.
We can't do anything.
All right, honey.
What's wrong?
The government's sending her away.
You're kidding me, right? No. I came to say goodbye.
So we talked to Vanessa lawyer.
And what do you say?
Well, basically everything you said, except he charged us $500.
Yeah, there's no way to fight the deportation.
I'm sorry.
So do you know anyone else that might help us?
I wish I did. Well, I suppose I can make some phone calls. Could you excuse me for just a minute?
Yeah, sure.
You know him?
Yeah. Be glad you don't.
You'll be booked and then held for arraignment, but I'm sure you're familiar with the process.
This must be your best day, huh?
If you think I'm doing a little jig, you're completely wrong. Because as happy as I am to see you behind bars, I know exactly how much it cost.
You two did have a relationship, didn't you? I know that. And I know that John and I had one, too.
What is it you want to say?
Blair's acting like she's all concerned about my welfare, when really all she wants to know is what's going on between you and me.
Blair has a right to know. Well, John, what is going on between you and Marty?
Dorian, come on, let's get us a table. Come on.
No, don't you see? All this uncertainty could be really bad for your digestion.
Don't do this here.
John, just asked you a simple question. What is going on between you and Marty? Are you starting over again?
Texas, Mo.
Remember how you said you always wanted to be on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous?
Robin's coming here? I can't meet him with my hair looking like this.
What are you talking about? Once everybody sees your hair, they're going to be copying it. Remember Dorothy Hamill and the wedge?
We're not going to be on TV, but it's only a matter of time. Remember how they did that special on celebrity chefs?
You're going to work for a celebrity? Oh, God, Mo, who is it? Tell me it's the Dixie Chicks. I love them.
Nope, it's somebody right here in town.
But what celebrity lives here in Landview?
Only the style maven herself. Dorian Lord.
Oh, well, should I know who that is?
Who are you? This is my aunt, Dorian Lord.
Dr. Dorian Lord.
Doctor of what?
Medicine. Would you like to see my diploma?
No, but I'd like to know why you think you can walk up here and demand answers from John and me.
Hey, look, you all been through hell lately, all right? This is not the time or the place for this.
No, I'd like Dr. Lord to answer my question.
I just want to know what exactly is happening here.
Get her away from me.
Come on. No, it's all right.
There. You see? It's all right.
I was about to tell John here that I do remember feeling safe. Waking up feeling loved, falling asleep, knowing that nothing could ever hurt me.
Oh, so those past feelings are coming back to you?
They weren't past feelings. They were just a couple of days ago when I was in love with Todd Manning.
How is Marty?
Not an answer you're going to get from me.
How is she, Nora?
Why don't you tell me, Todd? How did it feel when Margaret Cochran kidnapped you and held you prisoner? Told you lies about all the people that you loved. Raped you. Only add on top of that the fact that Marty had no memory of what the truth was. Well, that's kind of what Marty feels. Let's go.
This doesn't look like a good day to ask your friend for a favor.
Well, we don't have time to wait. We have to come up with a plan before immigration finds you.
What happens if we don't?
It could go fast. I've seen it happen.
So how much time do I have?
I don't know, but I'm sure Nora can find out.
You know, why should she bother? I shot Ray in the middle of an airport. The U.S. government probably thinks I'm a terrorist.
Come on, Vanessa, stop. Don't listen to Sarah, okay?
She's right. You know, I might as well just make this easy on us.
So you're just gonna let them deport you and Lola?
No, not Lola. I'll do anything that they want as long as they let her stay.
I thought we'd get a hearing or something, but we don't. Can they do that?
The government reserves the right to turn away any illegal alien who is charged with a crime.
How do you know that?
I went online. Immigration reform is going to be the centerpiece of my platform when I run for mayor in 2010.
But Columbia's like your home, though, right?
Cole?
Well, I'm just saying, maybe it won't be so bad. Everything's going back to the way it was before.
And hey, at least you won't have to study for a choice quiz like us.
But I wish I did. I wish I could stay here with all of you. You're so much fun.
We are pretty awesome.
And you're my cousin. I never knew I was related to somebody as nice and cool as you.
Who totally bails you out when your cousin ruins your homework.
You know, Eddie's right.
I am?
Yeah, we are pretty awesome. And if anybody wants to take you back to Colombia, they're gonna have to get past us.
You really were in love with Todd?
Yes.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I thought you were smarter than that. So now that you realize what a fool you've been, you're pouring out your sad story to John?
You really want to know what was going on? We were trying to manage having a sandwich together. We can't start over because I don't know who he is. I don't remember what we had. I don't even remember my own son.
You will.
No, I won't, because all I can remember is Todd touching me and carrying me to his bed.
Marty, it's all right. Listen, we've heard enough. Come on.
You think I'm a fool? You're right. I am a fool, but I couldn't walk and I couldn't move. And he was all I had to hold on to.
And yet you fell in love with him.
Yes. And my life is not going to start over again until he suffers the way I'm suffering right now.
So, you have revenge in mind. And what part does John play in all of that?
I don't have a plan.
Just so you know, using John to get back at Todd could be very bad for you.
You don't care about me. You just care about Blair.
I care about everybody. And I think there should be a return to normalcy.
Normalcy. I'm in a town where everyone knows who I am and I don't know anyone.
So you keep reminding us.
I'm not after anything. Just I feel like I'm a person. I just want to feel like a human being. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
What?
Make sure Marty keeps up with the physical therapy. All you need to do it.
Have to come.
Listen to me, Nora. She needs to have her physical therapy. She's not going to get stronger. She doesn't. Now, somewhere in my house, there's a notebook with the
I don't
reps.
need a notebook to know what you did to Marty.
I took care of her. Barely walked when I found her.
She also had no memory of her old life.
She was happy.
She was oblivious. There's a big difference. God, put him in.
You don't know. You weren't there.
You know you're going to jail for the rest of your life.
Marty knows I wasn't trying to hurt her. She's never going to testify against me.
We'll see.
Hey, did you find her ankle weights?
Excuse me?
When she exercises, she's got to have more weight on her right leg than her left. It's never going to work, Nora.
Marty loves me. She loves me.
You're just gonna give up.
You know, if they let Lola stay, then
Without you? Why would you do that?
to have a better life, get away from her father.
Raised in prison.
Yeah, and we both know how hard it is for someone with the right price to get out. No, we're safe here. We have friends.
Exactly. Which is why I'm not letting either of you get sent away.
What do you want? Gratitude?
What?
John is never
I-
going to forgive you for what you did to Marty.
I don't care
You
what
will,
John...
dear.
Oh,
What did you do to my mom?
Dorian's protective of Blair.
Yeah, I got that.
It's because of Todd. He did a lot of stuff to her.
Yeah, well, you can save the history lesson, okay?
Okay. It's important you know the truth.
I know. And I know you're just trying to help her right now. It's not.
You want me to leave you alone?
Yes.
What happened? What'd you do to my mom?
What, you going to tell him, Dorian? It's nothing. It's just that Blair mistook an ordinary conversation for some kind of full frontal offensive.
It wasn't an ordinary conversation. You were harassing the woman.
Come on, you gotta be kidding me.
It was perfectly civilized.
Please.
Besides, Cole, your mother's a very strong person.
Yeah, okay, where is she?
I think she's still at Carlotta's, the diner.
I mean, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Yeah, man, sure.
Thank you. I did you and John and Marty a big favor.
Oh, and how do you figure that, Dorian?
I cleared the air. You now can get on with your lives. Yes. Well, except for Marty, who can start her new life.
Wait. Did you ever see the movie Rashomon?
Yourself film, yeah.
I don't. Well, I remember it, but then you know how it's different people are telling something about what happened to them, and it's 3 different stories. They all see events their own way, and that's what my life is right now. I'm dealing with how everyone else sees it, and I don't even have my own version.
Trust my version.
That's what Todd said.
I'm not Todd. And you know what? I get it. It's okay to protect yourself. But try not to let what he did to you affect how you are with everyone else.
No, I have to figure out things my own way, by myself.
I'll let you enjoy your lunch.
Thanks.
You gonna be okay?
Yep. I'll manage.
I know you will.
Oh, honey, everybody knows Dorian Lord. She's got almost as much money as Buffett, and she lives in this big house with a funny French name like Bublé.
You met her. She raved about my bouillabaisse.
the one who kept asking for the clean fork?
She has got the most educated palate in this town.
Is that true?
I don't know. I've never seen her paint anything. She's a doctor.
Why would a doctor be on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous?
Well, she married Vicky's father because he was kind of like loaded.
She's Vicky's stepmother?
Well, just for a little while. And then it went south because he got offed.
She killed her husband?
Well, not really, but she ended up on death row anyway.
You want to go work for a convicted murderer?
She was innocent.
At least that time.
Who marries someone for their money
Everyone makes mistakes.
and questions my waitressing skills?
She made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Maurice Stubbs, what would Jeremiah say?
And I really cannot stand all this clutter in the kitchen. Really. Now then, won't you have something to eat? You didn't have anything at the diner.
No, thank you. It was kind of a crappy day, and you kind of took my appetite.
I already ate lunch, so...
Oh, wait a minute, Marco. I've never seen you when you weren't hungry.
Dorian, can you let the boy leave if he wants to leave?
Marco happens to be a guest in our house.
Actually, my mom is
He
expecting...
is a guest, not a prisoner. Why do you think you feel that you have to control everything and everybody?
I do not feel like I have to
Oh,
control
yeah, you
everything
do.
and everybody. Marco, sit down and eat. Now.
Dorian, Lola and her stepmother are being sent back to Colombia.
Why?
We're in the country illegally, and Vanessa's been charged with attempted murder.
And why is it that shooting an absolutely villainous man gets you deported in this country?
Beats me.
And besides which, if it were not for your stepmother, Langston would be in Colombia right now with your father.
Well, we've been trying to figure out what to do, but we haven't been able to think of anything.
Well, that should be obvious. You get me on your team.
So, is there anything you can do for us?
Well, sure, if I had any pull with the immigration authorities and the federal government.
How about us? Is there anything we can do?
Well, I think your only option at this point is to present a compelling argument why she needs asylum.
So what does this mean, compelling?
Well, if you're of political value or a refugee or you have strong familial ties to the... stronger than a long-lost cousin.
So if we can prove any of that...
Then Mrs. Montez and her stepdaughter could stay.
Right. Is there any way you can find out how long before INS comes?
It's not INS anymore. Ever since 9/11, it's like a new agency. You know what? I really have to go.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, good luck.
It's a start.
Officer, what did we say about sharing information?
Even with John?
Especially with John.
Okay, thanks, Simmons. He's behind bars, Nora. What am I going to do to hurt him?
Don't sell yourself short. Where's Marty?
She's at the restaurant. She wanted some time on her own.
She okay?
No, I don't think so. He broke her down, Nora.
I know. And he's downstairs telling anyone who will listen about how much he loves her and how he could never hurt her.
He needs to be shown otherwise.
What you're going through right now with this injury, compared to what happened to you when you were in college, this is nothing.
Oh, my God. You were there. You were there for me when it happened. I want answers, Todd. I want them now. I want the truth about John.
Truth is, he wasn't just there when you had your accident. He's the one who caused it.
I know someone named Cole.
Cole's the kid who got my daughter pregnant. You know, all alone. No kids. You, me, and this baby, it's a whole new life for all of us. We make it official.
Official, huh?
Well, we could get married.
I actually look forward to you coming through that door. I don't want to be with anyone else. I don't need anyone else, Todd. I just want you.
Must be very special.
What?
Whoever you're dreaming about. Can I get you anything else?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
What's wrong?
Mom. Mom, are you okay?
What are you doing here?
I just came from Star, so Sir Ann said something happened.
Yeah, that's what I get for going out in public.
Do you want me to take you home?
Where's that?
Yours?
It's not my home.
Yeah, No, I'm sorry. I wish we still had our apartment, too.
I just wish I remembered the way it was.
Okay, well, how about we start from the beginning? I can take you to your old house, the house you grew up in.
Don't Blair and Dorian live there?
Okay, well, what about the house that you lived in when you were dating Dad? I can take you there.
How about we start at the end?
What do you mean?
I'd like to see where I'm buried.
Oh, John, no one can show him the error of his ways.
Well, I'd like to take a shot.
That's just what he wants you to do. You know, he wants you to come down there and tell him how wrong he is so he can plead his case out. Trust me, I've been down this road before with him. He's a sociopath. He has no awareness of anyone else's feelings. He just wants to bask in the glory of his own genius.
He's not as smart as he thinks he is.
He got you to beat him up, didn't he?
Well, I'm not sure that's what he wanted, but if you're so worried about him, send a uniform down with me.
You're just dead set on doing this, aren't you?
She wasn't a person to him, Nora. Marty was an object, just like she was all those years ago. He hasn't changed.
Then you want to teach him a lesson?
He needs to feel the consequences of his actions.
And I want you to get on that right away. Thank you. Good. All right. I've got the whole law firm on it.
Yeah, she keeps a whole law firm on retainer.
You never know when you're going to go on trial for murder.
Really?
Addie! What she means is, you know, it pays to be prepared.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. Now, let me fix you a plate of food.
Can you save it for me? I want to tell Christian and Vanessa that they don't have to pay any more money to lawyers.
We'll come with you.
Well, of course. That's right, Addie. You go sit down. Aren't you going to eat?
It's a very nice thing that you did for Lola.
Don't sound so surprised.
Well, not. I know you have a very generous heart.
Thank you.
Which is why I want you to apologize to Marty. I thought it would be outside.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't sure if you'd like this.
Did you pick it up?
No, Nora did. She found out your parents had set it up for you. They have a plaque here, too. Must be pretty weird, huh? Seeing your name on a tombstone?
Yeah, definitely weird. What's this?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I left those here. No, they're for you.
For Mom, with love. Cool. You gave me a metronome?
It was yours, but it kind of helped me out.
Did I teach you how to play?
Other stuff. How'd you know you play the piano?
Yeah, he told me.
You're aiming already, eh, Nora? You just couldn't stay away, huh?
You're right, I couldn't.
My daddy would be thrilled.
That you turn your back on your dream for a few extra pesos?
My dream is to cook good food.
At the Bonjour. What happened to bringing cuisine to the masses?
I'd love to if they wanted it. If one more person tells me their steak tartare isn't done enough,
Oh, you know, I know what you mean. You burn one person with a curling iron, you never hear the end of it.
Ingrates. By the way, I do believe Noel's hair is growing on me.
Don't change the subject. You want to work for a woman who tries to buy her way out of trouble.
I want to work for someone who appreciates me.
I appreciate you. Isn't that enough?
I want to take care of you. I want our kids to eat their school lunches on a silver platter.
What if they want a lunchbox?
Oh, they can have that too. We'll build an empire. Bonjours in every state. We'll be rich.
And what am I supposed to do while you're cooking for Miss Dorian?
Miss Dorian eats pie too.
Well, what?
Are you going to apologize to Marty and John?
For what? Doing my duty as the head of this family?
Oh, come on. Other than reminding us about 1,000 times a day that we're Kramer women, what else does that operation entail,
You may scoff if you wish, but believe me, it's no easy task.
Oh, Dorian, look, I know that you love us. I know you care about us. But you're interfering, okay? You're interfering with John and me. You hired a hitman to go after Langston's uncle. She knows, okay? You also paid off a very messed up soldier to interrupt Adriana's wedding. Did you or did you not?
Okay, you're right. I do interfere.
Ah, finally.
But it is only because I love you. I love all of you. And I have the big picture in mind. Who was it who stood up for you, who stood up to Todd when he was ruling this house by martial law?
I appreciate everything that you have done for me, but you are not my mother.
I might as well be.
I am in the room.
Claire, do you deny that you came to me to discuss your problems with John?
Yeah, I deny it, because I didn't. You forced me to have that conversation. We were sitting right there. And I didn't ask you to confront John and Marty.
All I did was ask a few simple questions.
In a restaurant full of people.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care about Marty. I don't care about her at all, or John. All I care about is you. Do you understand me? Because you're my niece. And because I love you. And I always will. That is never gonna change. So you just better learn to live with it.
Who told you play the piano?
That was so sweet of you.
I just thought that even if you couldn't remember how to play, that your hands would, your unconscious would, or whatever.
John told me. So what other stuff did we do at the match, you know?
I know Dad brought to the hospital when I was born.
Really? Why?
Well, because you liked it. It made you feel better. Safe. And, well, after Dad died, you used to play it. You said it was like him talking to us. And that if I count along with it, that I was talking back to him. Well, I'll wait for you outside.
Can I read your note? No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, it's for you. Maybe reading it will help you. I know writing it helped me.
Dear Mom, I was trying to think of the first time you influenced me. Remember when I was 4? I caught that frog we named Seamus. You were so scared and grossed out by him, but you let me keep him. And then when he hopped off the front porch, you helped me look for him. And when we couldn't find him, you said we had to respect Seamus' wishes. And that even if we wanted to keep him, we had to let him go. You taught me how even if we love something, we can't always keep it with us. Damn you, Todd.
How's Marty? Is she getting better?
She's dead.
Oh, you're lying.
Am I? She killed herself. Cole found her on the floor of the bathroom. She cut her wrist, bled to death. She wrote you a note. You want to hear it? Give us a minute, will you? Todd, I'm not a person anymore, so I can't really die. You robbed me of my soul. You took everything. You got what you wanted. Now I'm a nothing.
Can I see her?
It's too late.
I loved her, John.
You killed her.
I never meant for anything like this to happen. I don't want to hurt her.
John, what does that mean? What does that mean?
John. I need to know if she's dead.
You'll cook for Dorian and I'll make her pies?
Well, not just for Dorian.
What do you mean?
For every Bonjour cafe, there'll be a pies a la Noel.
I've always wanted to be my own franchise.
Oh, yeah, me too. You think people would like to get their hair done while they eat?
Of course, it'll take a little time before Bonjour Enterprises is completely solvent.
What am I supposed to do till then?
The Buenos Dias.
Ole, ole.
Carlotta needs waitresses, especially ones that speak Spanish, and your skills are obvious.
And you'll be making more money in a day than I make in a whole year, my tips.
It wouldn't mean anything if I didn't have you.
Is this really what you want?
No. You are. You're my champagne wish and caviar dream.
Sweet.
I won't do this if I can't do it with you beside me.
It's like I keep telling you, Mo. If you leave me, I'm going with you. Looks like we're moving.
Okay, Nora. Thanks.
So what'd she say? Did she find out when immigration is coming?
That's it.
No. Everything is going to be okay. So what's this good news that you couldn't tell me on the phone?
Langston's mother, she has a ton of lawyers, and she's going to help us stay here.
But did you ask her to do this?
No, she offered. You stopped Ray from taking me to Colombia, Lola too. She was worried about you guys going back there.
Well, please thank her, but this is too much.
No, that's just Dorian Lord. Too much is kind of a trademark.
She's got good timing, too. Nora found out when immigration's coming next week. So if Dorian's people are going to come through, they're going to have to hurry.
Look, I know that you love me, Dorian. And I know that you know what a difficult time I've had lately. And I know you were just trying to make something go right for me.
So you do understand?
Yes, I do. And Todd always thought that he was trying to help.
Oh, don't you compare me to your evil ex-husband.
Well, then you stop acting like him. If you really want to help me, you will apologize to Marty and to John.
No, I will not.
Surprise, surprise.
I know you mean well. Blair knows it, too. She's just not ready to be wrong yet.
I don't know what I'm trying to tell you. Maybe that I love you. And I know you love me. And that even though you're gone, I still feel how much. Okay.
feel better?
No.
See, that's why I tried to stop you. It just always makes you feel worse.
What am I supposed to do, Nora? Just let him get away with what he did to her?
Let the law handle this.
Like it did before?
Oh, I promise you, Todd. What you did to me, I'll do to you. It's so much worse.
Well, Todd. Looks like another fine mess you've gotten yourself into.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
Next, One Life to Live.
You and I are incompatible.
Hey, Delgado.
Surprised?
I want to know what you're doing here.
Do you want to walk away from this?